going to be doing an updo. I haven't done that in a while, and I have not been in my robe in a while, so this feels kind of like old times. So I was a little lazy last night and I did not twist my hair, so I'm not sure what I'm going to be working with today. So it's super dry, so I'm going to be refreshing it with water. I know in my last video I said that I wasn't going to use water during the winter, but I have to use common sense. I know I didn't, when I sleep with it, it does get a little bit drier because air gets to it and it's not protected. So I definitely do have to use water today. And I know I don't normally use coconut oil in the winter time, but I am going to seal with coconut oil. I'm going to be wearing a hat, so heat is going to be penetrating to keep my head warm. So that's the only reason why I'm going to be using coconut oil. It kind of acts like a deep conditioning treatment. You know, like when you put a shower cap on after you condition your hair. So right now I'm just going to use water and spritz and detangle. See that? Knots. That's what not to do. And I'm also going to be using, I don't usually use leave-in conditioner during the week, but I am going to use some, and I'm going to follow up with a hair milk by TGIN. And those are the only two products I'm going to be using. I'm not even going to use, and I noticed this bottle, I haven't done a review on this just yet. I just started using it, but I will be featuring a review on this. This bottle is super hard. I don't know why they're making products where they need to get different packaging so the product, like this needs to be in a pump. It would be so much easier, TGIN, if this was in a pump. Okay, so I'm gonna just massage this in. And I'm working with a limited time, so I'm hoping I can finish this in time. And I usually do my hair in sections bit by bit because my hair, oh sorry. Sorry I'm rocking y'all, but I do it in sections so I don't miss any strands. Because those strands, you know, get a little jealous. I gotta make sure I get all these strands moisturized. And then I'm just gonna twist. So that's what it looks like. Kinda has some ringlets. And I'm just basically just twisting it so I can get it out of the way while I moisturize. I'm going to untwist once I get all this moisturized, and then I'll style. And I usually just rub that water in so my hair, so it can really absorb into the strands, into that surface layer. Get those roots gentle on the baby hairs. through. You kind of get into a rhythm. I've been really massaging it in more than I used to, because I think it really does help. Sometimes I just apply the product, but I'm noticing when you work that product into your hair, it makes a difference, especially on these ends, because this is the oldest part of your hair. I'm just going to trim this. I don't normally do it this way, but get that little piece. It was uneven. I trim as I go. I know probably not supposed to do it that way, but I haven't been to a hairdresser in forever. I just don't trust them anymore. I'm sorry. I've had a lot of bad experiences with hairdressers and hair salons, so I do it myself, DIY. Okay. I always do my hair in the same sections, and I don't like to comb dry, which I just tried to do. Ooh, my time. Okay. Now I'm regretting I didn't do this last night. But surprisingly, my hair is not tangled like it normally is. Normally, it is a matte ball, but it's not. It's actually, I think it's the products I'm using. I had used Design Essentials during my wash day, so I think that's the reason why my hair is not tangled. And I'm not finding as many spider knots or fairy knots in my hair, which is surprising. I normally get a lot of them. I may do super chunky just to get this done really quick. I normally break this down in 2 sections like this, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and do a larger section. This conditioner feels so good. This leave-in feels so good on my hair. Just super moisturizing. Get the Rudy to the tootie. Twisting it also gives it a little wave. Not really defined, but it will add a little bit of waviness in my hair, so that's why I like to twist it while it's refreshed and moisturized. So you may wonder, why am I twisting and then I'm going to take it back down? Well, I'm going to let it sit for a little while I get dressed, and this way it will have a little wave to it when I take it out. Okay, ladies and gents, I will be back after I get dressed, and I will go into my updo style. Not exactly sure what I'm doing, but I will figure it out. And I should say, I don't know what style I'm doing. Let me clarify that. Okay, so this is the amount of hair that came out from re-moisturizing. Not bad, not bad. Hey, drinking water, eating healthy, and the right products. Okay, so I will come back. Okay, so I'm back. And I'm just gonna, ooh, it's super wet. But you see how I told you it would get a little bit of waves in there. My hair feels super chunky, nice and moisturized. Love it, love it, love it. It's a little bit wetter than I expected because it's cold. I don't like to walk outside with a wet hat, even though I'm gonna have hat on. But I have no choice. Okay, so I'm gonna be using my boar brush, and I'm gonna split this down. I'm just gonna have a little part in the middle, or maybe not. I'm just gonna slick it all the way back, comb. Comb it back. And I'm going to add gel. For this style, I'm using gel even though I'm not a fan of gel. But I usually use gel to slick my hair whenever I do an updo. And I'm going to put it up. I'm going to be using a hair tie. A little bun, and I want to use my, just for a little extra style here. Oh, it's downstairs. Damn, that is so weird because it's always upstairs, but I wore it yesterday. It's a headband, but it's a leopard pattern I wanted to wear. Sometimes less is more. And I'm going to just lay this down with my scarf. So, magic. I love how that happens. So, here I am. I am about to take down this, the great reveal. This is what it looks like. And I'm just going to add a little finesse. I'm going to add, which I haven't wore this in a while, but this is just, I forgot what kind of hair this is, but it's the Marley hair. That's right, Marley hair. I'm just going to trim, well, I'm going to trim this in because it's looking a little raggedy. Raggedy ends. Just snip that out, clean it up. And I already added the ponytail holder. And I'm just going to attach it to my ponytail. And I'm just going to twist it. I like to twist it a little bit loose. This is my favorite hair because it blends so well with my natural hair. This is the only hair that I use whenever I want to add a little something extra. Okay, so once I twist it, I just wrap it around. Something actually is tight. Okay. Something is pulling on my hair. Okay, so I just wrap it around and stick a bobby pin up in there. Actually, I don't use bobby pins, I use hairpins to hold it down. And make sure it looks even. And I like this style because it does last for a while. Like, I can go practically a whole week with this style. This is one style that will last. I like to normally put my bun high so when I'm sleeping it's not interfering with when I'm twisting and turning. The higher up it is, the easier. I should have put it a little bit higher, like more of a high top bun. But my battery is running out, so I wanted to give you the final look. And thanks for watching. Bye. Peace.